All right, there's one last thing to do, and that is to have your target react when it gets hit. So let's go there. So, all right, so we're at our target. Now, it's going to have to change a little bit because, well, you'll see. But right now we just have it moving, and that's a good thing. But we need to have it react to being hit by the missile. Now, we have when clicked, of course, and forever if. And then here's where it gets interesting. We can choose in sensing, because it's forever if touching something. We can go over here and we can say touched by the bullet, okay? But since there are two of them, and if you want to have two cannons, that's fine. It's not going to work because we can say touching bullet 1 and bullet 2 or bullet 2. We could do that, so we could go back down here to the operator and say and or bullet 1 and sensing. So I'll just duplicate that. Oops. Okay, so we could do it this way, bullet 1. Or just bullet, and hold on, let's go up here for a second. Bullet 2. Okay, but you know that's getting complicated when our bullet is green. So let's just go up here to tell it that whenever it senses something that is green, and again, if you just click on this, and where's the bullet? We have to have a bullet to click on. Well, we'll find that color in a second. Hang on. Let's see. Can I move these guys and find the bullet underneath them? Oh, here we go. There we go. So whenever it's touching that green, then what happens? Well, what should happen? It should hide. Okay. Go away. So we'll go to looks again, and we'll say hide. So let's stop and then try it out. So I'm going to shoot. Oops, I missed. You got to hit the thing first. Oops, I guess I hit it. So where's the problem. I hit it, and now it's hiding, and it's over. Game over, which is not very interesting. So let me try that again. I'll show you once more. Here we go. Oh, it's still hiding because it didn't reset, did it? Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of things to think about right here. So let's just when clicked, show, and that way we can actually see it go again. All right, so there he is again. Let's try this one more time. Oh, okay, he's gone. And again, it's a game over situation. So there's a problem going on right here. So we're going to have to fix that problem. So I'm going to click this up here, and let's figure this out. So what are we going to do? He's hiding, so we need him to show. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell this thing. Well, we're gonna have to tell it that it needs to reset, and to do that, there's an interesting thing called broadcast, and we haven't talked about this in class. But broadcast, what it does is it sends a message, and so we want to send a message to the program to reset. So we can decide to call it whatever we want. We can call it reset. We can call it dead. We can call it whatever. But I'm going to just call it reset. Reset. So we want to send the message reset, and we want that message to be sent every time the program starts. So we're just going to go up here to when clicked and broadcast reset. Okay. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We want it to reset. And what do we want it to do when it resets? Well, we want it to start over again. And so since this is the starting point, we're actually going to unhook this right here, move this over, and choose something else, which is when I receive, and I'm going to find it right down here, click on this, reset, then we want it to do its thing. But how do we know when to reset it? Well, it's going to reset when it starts, but it's not going to reset after we hit it. So we have to set up an indicator that it needs to reset. So let's go down here. When clicked, and it's touching this color and it gets hit, and we want it to hide, we want it to reset itself. So we're going to go back up here, back to broadcast, and after it hides, we want it to reset. And what reset's going to do is it's going to start this process over again. So let's try it. We're going to hit go, and there it goes. And we just shot it, and nothing happened. Why not? Well, we need it to show. So I don't think we need this anymore, but we're going to borrow this show right here. And so when I receive reset, let's show. I'm going to throw this out. Okay, so we want it to show itself again because we told it to hide, but we didn't tell it to show again. So let's try that one more time. I'm going to do this. And you notice it resets itself. And it resets itself very nicely. Okay, so there we go. Every time we shoot at it and we hit it, another one comes out. But you know, it would be nice if we had just a little pause and it didn't kind of jump out immediately. So why don't we say wait 2 seconds. And that way when we hit it, we get a little bit of time to enjoy. Look at that, it didn't work. So let me try it again here. Stop, play. I must have done something wrong here because it's not working. Now I know what it is. We told it to wait 2 seconds, so of course it's going to pause before it goes. Alright, so now it's paused. We shoot the bad guy, it waits a little while, 2 seconds, it starts again. You don't have to have that there, but it's nice because it gives you a little breather before you shoot again. Now, if you don't want that breather and you just want it to continually come out over and over and over again, that's okay too. And you can make more of them, so you can have a whole bunch of them up there just kind of going along by just duplicating this. But when you duplicate it, of course, you have to change the parameters. So we'll talk about that afterwards. So let's see, have we got everything we need now? It looks like we do. So when clicked, it's going to reset. And when, here, I'm just move this over here. When clicked, if forever it gets hit by the thing, it's going to hide, and then it's going to broadcast reset. And when this says reset, it's going to wait 2 seconds, and then it's going to show it again and start the process all over. So reset starts this, and when it gets hit, it resets as well. And that's pretty much all you need. You've got your game. Now, we'll talk about other things that you can do afterwards.